Hello everybody, my name's Crazy Savage and welcome back to Buck-Chuckets and Piglins SMP, where today we're going to be starting our next build. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and go over a build I made off camera to help with this build. So this build I made is actually located. You see I'm flying behind my house here. I'm actually heading towards the trial chambers that we found way back, like episode 6, something like that. It was like all the way back there, but yeah, if you see, there's a structure out here, so our trial chamber's right there at the, let me fly down a little. Trial chambers are right here at this, cobblestone hut here, and I've kind of just, like, ignored this area a little. I wanna, make it better, like, make this area better. I just haven't gotten to that, but off camera, I've gone ahead and made this platform, which if we go over here, you can see it's a nice platform here. There's water here. There's a collection under here. And if you can't tell what this is already, this is a concrete mud maker. So let me go ahead and explain how this works. I have a bed here so that I can set my spawn. And then over here I have a place where I can put like some like dirt in here or some white concrete powder, which we'll get to in a second, and I'll be able to stand here and just keep placing the whatever I need to be making. And then it all does this redstone that eventually leads up to here, which after I believe it's 70 blocks that go out, eventually you get a TNT that will go out and it'll drop right here and blow up all the concrete here. So we can actually go ahead and show it off a little. And this isn't the main focus of this episode, it's just something I want to go over before we got started. So right now it's set to concrete mode, so if I grab some concrete, so I put like a good amount of concrete in my inventory, my hotbar here, then I go ahead and I throw some concrete, usually in the chest, but just for now I'm going to put it in there. And I can go ahead and just sit here and just hold this down. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting concrete powder being dispensed into my hand. And then as it's getting placed, it's bringing the concrete forward, which eventually moves it along. And if I ever want to do mud, so say instead of this, I want to do mud instead. So I take my dirt here, I go ahead, I place one piece of redstone right here. I actually need to put one piece of concrete powder right there. Then I can go ahead now and start doing dirt. And as the dirt goes down, you can see it's all turning to mud and these bottles go through because this pot does bottles. So yeah, and then if I want to switch back, of course, I take this back, I do one more dirt, and then I start doing some more, this. Actually, no, I messed up. I think I was supposed to do concrete. Well, either way, that would just get blown up anyways, but it's set now back to, concrete, which is nice. So this is gonna be nice for our build because we're going to actually want, concrete for our build. Not today, but eventually we will want concrete, so this just helps, and as it goes along, it'll be blowing up. So I just wanted to share this, a build I made. But either way, let's get to the actual build. Okay, so flying into this build here, let me fly up a little bit here. So I actually had to scout out an area for this build because I needed some flat land, and as you can see, this wood is not really nice in terms of like flat land. We really have to like till out areas. So I was looking over here, we have all like pillager outposts out here that Mr. McSquare made. We have out this way, we have the place that, if you remember, I think it was episode 10, we had the wither fights when we had some people just doing withers here and we were just fighting withers here. So I was looking at these areas and then I saw over here there's a nice like flat hill that was over here. So I went ahead off camera and I dug out the entire hill and I actually made it all flat here. That way we can have a nice just building area that we can work with for our build today. So nice big area. These boundaries were just temporary. It's not going to be permanent. I should probably get rid of them, but I just haven't yet. But it pretty much just helps to just have a nice flat area, so that way we don't have any problems while we do our build. So we'll go ahead, we'll start our build here, which actually I should explain what the build's going to be. So the build's going to be split up into multiple episodes. This episode's probably going to be the shortest just because it's going to just be quick parts of the build. I'm going to just be doing the middle part, but we're going to have kind of like a town for villagers. So I was kind of like looking at villagers and I was thinking of ideas to build, and I decided there's 13 different jobs for villagers, so why not make a house for every single villager? Like a actual like job site for them. So like the cook villager, we have like a nice restaurant for it. For the construction villager, we have maybe like a construction area for it. So I think I'm going to do that, like make a nice little town for the villagers, maybe gate it off a little with some walls. But we'll see how that goes. We're also going to probably make housing for each villager too. So it's going to be split up into probably a good amount of episodes just doing that. But today I think I just want to do the middle part of this town, which is going to be a well. But before we can get to that, I need to go sleep because it's turning night. Okay, so for the well, I'm thinking we kind of like go for the middle, so maybe about like right here we say is like say our middle. I actually don't know the measurements, but it doesn't have to be exact because the builds are going to be different sizes, so it's kind of gonna just expand. And if we need to, we can always like tear down some more. So like that hill out there, we can always push it back more. That hill going that way, we can always push it back, make some more flat land if we need it. By the way, let's say right here we can start with. And for the well, let's make it kind of like probably just like a 3x3 center here. So we can actually go ahead dig down like a 3x3. There we go. And then we go ahead surround this with some tough bricks here, and actually go ahead and right here we can break this down a little bit farther and put some more tough bricks right here. There we go. And we actually climb out now and go ahead and start building up with the well. So I actually need to... Did I bring my stone cutter? I think I forgot it at the base. Okay, I got my stone cutter now, so I got all my materials I'll need. So we'll go ahead now. I think we'll just go ahead and do this. Going around with stone... Oh no, tough brick walls. And we'll go up probably 2. I think 2 will actually be good enough for us. This way we can then go ahead and go up here and cap this off with a nice some tough like slabs here as we go around. And then for the middle we'll go inwards. And should we I was debating if we should... I know we want to make probably a point, but should we bring this up? No, I don't think we'll need to bring that part up any. Yeah, that should be fine as we have it like that. So we should be able to go down here. And yeah, there we go. And then for the inside, actually, I should put a bell here probably, and maybe some... No, I don't think lanterns will be good, because I actually do want to have a use for the inside of this in like a future episode, probably when we finish the outside of the town. I want to actually do something with the well, so having lanterns up won't help, but we can go ahead now and go on the inside here. I actually need to grab some... I actually have the copper bulbs already. And I need a redstone block. There we go, I got my redstone block. So let's go in here and let's actually, so we have like these 2 blocks. Let's go down until we hit, so this is 3. Let's go down 4 more blocks. Okay, that should be good. So that should be 7 in total. Yep, there we go. So now we can go ahead, replace all these walls here with tough bricks. Going all the way down, we can also replace the floor with tough brick here. Okay, there we go. Now we have it looking like this, so we can go ahead and place our copper bulbs here, which I have, it's already waxed. And then we go ahead and place our blocks of redstone here. That way it's all lit up, so when you look into the well, it's a nice, just, lit up water in the well. Now we can go ahead and, climb up here with our water, and go ahead now and start... I actually need to go up one more. Go ahead, we need to go get a little bit more water and go ahead and fill this up a little bit. I think if we just fill up the top, that should be fine. Okay, and there we go. So the well's all done in terms of water and all that. I mean, we will make it deeper in the future, like I said. But we just need to go quickly grab a bell. Then we're going to work on some scenery on the outside. Okay, I got the bell. There we go. So now we have a bell right there. We can ring the bell if we ever want to. Ooh. Actually, I kind of almost want to put chain. Let's see if I think I have enough iron for a chain. Yeah, I should have enough iron. Okay, here we go. So let's do not like that. Let's do one, maybe two chains going. No, two chains is way too much. Okay. So just one chain going all the way down. There we go. Now it's easily accessible. The bell, and we go and pick up on a chain. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. I was gonna say, where did that go? But I got it. So there we go. So now we have our bell and our well all sorted out. So now we can go ahead and start doing the like bottom here outside. So I need to quickly change some of this outside the grass because I want to put some path blocks. Okay, this should be fine for now. Maybe we will have to eventually probably turn all this stone into grass. Eventually I'll have to start working on that off camera. But we can go ahead now and start making a little like scenery out here. So I wanna go ahead bring out like a pathway, like 3 blocks out on each side. Okay, and then from this pathway let's go ahead, let's go out maybe we go out one more block and then connect these like all the way over like this. Kind of. Yeah, okay, that gives us just enough room to go out. So we can actually do it one more block and go ahead and just do that all the way out just like this. Okay, I brought out the grass a little bit more. That way we have a little bit more room to work with. So I actually think I'm going to expand this out 3 more blocks. Then on this 3rd block, we'll go ahead and we'll actually start wrapping this around. So let's go expand over here. So out 3 blocks here. And then we will be able to then from here connect these together. There we go, just like that. And that way we leave like a little thing here. That way we can do something with this in a minute. But we can go ahead and keep wrapping this all the way around until we make like a big square. Okay, that actually took longer than expected to do the paths because I kept actually messing up somehow. I don't know where I kept messing up. I kept messing up the path somehow, but I got it to work now. So it goes out about 7 blocks here. You have a five wide pathway here, and it's a 3 wide going all the way down. So I don't know where I was messing up, but either way, it's all the same now. It should all be symmetrical. So we can now go ahead and do what I want to do here, which is put trees down. So I actually like right on these blocks here, I want to put some trees. So let me grab some of the blocks I have. I want to do some like actually like remake the tree instead of just growing the tree. So we can go ahead, grab some logs here and go up like maybe about 4 blocks here. And we actually need to place a leaf on the top, and then when we go down here we need to go ahead and place a few more going all the way down. And then okay, yeah, and that should work just like that going around. Then we need to go ahead grab some shears. And with the shears, we can take some different spots here and go ahead replace these with flowering leaves. And there we go. I think that looks pretty nice too. So we'll go ahead and do this thing on all 4 of the other ones, or all 3 of the other ones. Okay, and there we go. So now all of our trees are all set up here. It's all looking very nice. Why is this one like that? Okay, let me just because it's bugging me. Oh, I don't even have anything to fix it. Okay, whatever. Well, anyways, though, we have all of our trees now set up here. We have a well done. Goes down a little bit. Of course, like I've said 100 times, we'll go ahead and we'll expand this down in the future. But with all of that being said, I think this is where we're going to end this episode. I know it's short, but I did want to just get a few like quick things done today. That way, next episode we can actually start building the actual stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please consider leaving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps a lot. Also, leave a comment down below on any ideas or builds you want to see. But besides that, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.